right, folks, let's start from the southeast. You know, the rampage in the southeast of Nigeria, the southeast geopolitical zone of a country, by freewheeling gunmen must be named properly. It is the gory story of a people who have elected to self-destruct. Reports reaching us from Enugu and Imo State say gunmen purportedly enforcing a senseless sit-at-home order on Friday went berserk. They attacked parts of Owerri Mbaitolu and environs. They reportedly shot sporadically, killing a policeman, Prince Iheme, elder brother to Osita, the Nollywood star, a.k.a. Pawpaw. Now, the crazy story is not different in Enugu State, where hoodlums, numbering about 10, went on a killing binge in Abakpa Nike area, forcing people to scamper for safety. What do you call this? What do you call this, Dotun?
Well, you have described it as senseless. It's madness of the highest order. You know, we've said it on this program before, that at some point in the life of the Southeast, some guys who have nothing to do with the genuine struggle of the people for independence in terms of what we have always described as restructuring, will take advantage of the situation.
It begs the question, what do they want?
Well, what they want, as they've always, as the indigenous people of Biafra said, is a referendum that would decide for the people of Nigeria, do we still want to stay together? But is it by killing that you are going to achieve that? And when you look at what is going on now, the 5-day sit-at-home declared by some people was denounced by IPOB. IPOB said very clearly, we don't know about this. The unfortunate thing is, if it continues like this, like IPOB has said, it's going to unleash its armed wing, the Eastern Security
Network. How do you reconcile a certain Festus who is foreign-based, who is dishing out orders on behalf of IPOB?
Well, it happened before. Nnamdi Kanu was in the UK. At some point, he was in Israel, and he was doing the same thing. But I think at this point in our lives, we should be more sensible and sensitive to issues that will affect us, those of us who are here. Some guy sits somewhere outside the country and says, go on killing. And when you watch some of the videos that are coming up now, like one in which some people claimed that people who are going out, who are not observing the sit-at-home, will not allow them to achieve their aim of producing the next president of the country. they are indeed making a minus for the agitation for a Southeasterner as the president of the country.
Adequately, but you know, you elect what you want, and what you elect to do might come back to haunt you. So the Southeast geopolitical zone cannot hurt itself, especially at this stage. And you recall that a region that went through a 30-month war, civil war, avoidable civil war, should have been, should become circumspect. Take a second hard look at the issue.
Well, the Southeast conundrum is multifaceted. Remember, before the advent of this government, Eastern Nigeria was peaceful. You get my point? But when you see leadership, you said?
Relatively peaceful.
There was type of, but there was no all these kind of madness all over the place. I do go there and I know what I'm talking about.
Then we had the other one.
Masob.
No, Masob wasn't a threat to anybody. I know Wazuruki very well. It is IPOB, and IPOB grew wings under this government. You remember all the military, all these operations, all this. And at the time, we were warning that the way you are going, you will drive these guys underground, and by the time you do, it may be...
When you say the way we are going...
The government of Nigeria.
Okay.
You get my point?
At the time, the IPOB issue.
Nigeria didn't handle the Southeast situation very well. So that's on the part of the federal, government of Nigeria. Then the leadership in Igbo land, the elders, those who have a stake,
and opinion leaders,
those who have a stake in the Nigerian project, not miscreants, charlatans. I'm not talking about criminals, because they don't have a stake here.
They have nothing to lose.
But if you have a stake here, you won't sit down in a comfortable country and be calling people who are unable to eat. You see, take a stock. It's been over 1 year of sit at home. They have destroyed the economy of Igbo land. Take it from me, the Igbos are the most industrious, the most enterprising, set of people among all ethnic tribes in Nigeria. Why do you want to destroy them? What's the purpose? So now the elders will need to come in, and it's beyond politicians, because the politicians they have there cannot solve the problems. They are part and parcel of the problems. So look at when you look. We are talking about the one you talked about in Imo. Go back to Enugu. You will see that from October you will see series of attacks. And when these attacks happen, they normally burn down police stations, kill, police officers,
uniformed men,
kill civilians, burn down this, burn down this. The other day, I was speaking with our guy in Anambra, and it was something else I wanted to ask. He said, oh, the problem they're having now, that they just killed some soldiers in the governor's hometown, this and that, that they are even battling with how to handle the situation. So how did we get to a point that you kill security, uniformed men, anyhow?
Okay.
It is a bad omen.
Doctor, sometimes at this time like this, you tend to be cynical. If Kanu were released tomorrow, freed of all charges against him, do you see relative calm returning to the Southeast?
From what we have seen now, this is almost completely out of Kanu's hands now. Because when you look at what has happened, Kanu has said, I didn't declare a sit at all. His lawyer, Iheme Ejiofor, said the same thing. Kanu did not declare it. The spokesman of IPOB, Iheme Powerful, said the same thing. So who are these guys? Who are these guys taking these decisions? So it means they don't belong to IPOB.
Doctor, let me quickly relate with Iheme is reaching us from Owerri, not Iheme Powerful. Iheme, I greet you. Good afternoon. Welcome.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Yeah, let's go.
Good afternoon. I'm rolling out in a very good mood, honestly. I'm calling you from Owerri.
Okay then.
Listening from the ones I joined and the rest. It's quite a sad situation and a sad commentary. Honestly, the non-state actors, you call them, it's not just non-state actors, these are pure criminals. People are the excuse phase in what you call your government. If we are still under a government and have diplomatic relationship, the time of in Finland or whatever everybody is suspecting that is behind committee cannot be reached through the government of Nigeria, where they will extradite him. The offense is there.
All right. Iheme, quickly. Are you there, Iheme?
I think so.
Okay. So I was going to ask him if they are truly, if in your estimation, they are truly unknown gunmen.
Well, once they are not yet
unfaced,
there is not. You still have to call them unknown.
Okay.
But like Iheme said, when
they are criminals.
Yeah, criminals, and unfortunately,
so they are known for that.
Like Adekunle Yusuf also said, these people have destroyed the whole of the Southeast. I was in Owerri for the Nigerian Guild of Editors conference.
Okay.
And
that's 2 weeks ago.
The old town looks like a ghost city. Because hotels have dilapidated. People don't go in there again. Even as much as we have been told that all of these attacks, they occur in the hinterland. But who even wants to attempt to witness this? So these guys who have been described as pure criminals, they should be reined in. Because like I said, it's completely out of the control of Nnamdi Kanu now.
All right.
He started something that he can no longer control.
Okay, then. Again, this is where Adekunle, some people are talking about a diplomatic victory for government. Let Kanu go, for instance, and let's see what is left.
As I've always maintained, the government of Nigeria has never been fair, has never been sincere in the handling of the situation of, Southeast. If you remember when the Kanu was brought into Nigeria, I said that at that time it will not solve any problem. You can solve the problem of Southeast through political solution, not through the court.
Yeah.
The position of the president on this matter, the court will decide, the court will only worsen the situation. I keep saying it, and I will never stop saying it. The best way out of this logjam is for all the parties to sit down, come up with amicable political solution, and at the end of the day, we will all have peace at the end of the day.
But let's listen to Ahmed in Abuja. Okay. Good afternoon, brother. Welcome.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Let's go quickly.
Yeah, my name is Mohammed.
Okay then.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Very well.
Yeah, in relation to this government or non-government attack police station, all this problem in the Southeast, please, we should just tell ourselves the truth about it. In those Southeast, we have elders. If those elders are in support of what is happening in that Southeast, we should just take it, please. We have governors in those states. So what are those governors doing? Sit at home. Who imposed the sit at home? Is it the governors or who are those people imposed the sit at home for Christ's sake? If we have a governor in a particular state, who are those people imposed those sit at home? To our essence, these policemen that are being killed here and there, they are people's children.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
So what are we talking about? Let's tell us.
All right, yeah, Mohammed, but the truth is the Southeast geopolitical zone has 5 governors and they have 5 state governments. Well, the debate must continue.
Sure.
Are we doing the right thing? I think we have to go back. Don't look at the window. Look in the mirror. Perhaps that sends a message. Okay, to our next story. According to the late English dramatist, the name is James